Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Off we go, here in the Inner Harbor. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Crowd begins with a pass. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down. That is Ferguson in motion. Into the secondary at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That is Ferguson in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. While we have a moment, why don't we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Here's 3rd and 2.
Oh, look at high.
To throw, it's Stroud. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Texans first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
They will work the middle with Mixon. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They face 2nd down and 7. Stroud to throw. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he will score! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that, I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Step over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
quick. Come on, cut.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 29. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Jackson. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Let's go, let's go.
Second down. Jackson. That's taken in. It's Rasheen Ali. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
From the gun, Jackson. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Hey, middle.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. He's going to have a Ravens first down. We're going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
And the Baltimore.
They'll run with the man from Marshall, Rasheen Ali. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Baltimore first down. First down and goal to go.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Dump this out wide to Abanaconda. To the pylon, he's in. Rasheen Ali. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down for Houston.
Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins They've got it second down and 7. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They gained 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down, Texans.
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's in! Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Texans. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey! Sit on!
That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Jackson now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, we'll continue.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9.
26-yard line.
Here's Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. York, good on the extra point. And the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A pickup there of 13. First down, Baltimore.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
Middle. Sit up.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Oh, here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a second down. Again, it's Jackson. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, gets down. The drive continues. Jackson moving to his right. He'll take off again. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Hey! 180! Finish it!
Throwing Jackson. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
180! Finish it!
Jackson now on second down. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. Now they'll be looking at third and goal.
Let's go. 180! Finish it on! 180! Finish it! Go.
Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for three?
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal.
We changed it. No, we changed it. Middle. Third. Sit up.
Jackson up top again. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That non-verbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Stroud. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First down. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. They get 22 yards there. First down for Houston.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
They try to work the screen with Mixon. One way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. It is 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Christian Kirk, touchdown Texans. York now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. We're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
Jackson's pass.
They'll go up here on 2nd down and 5.
No, we changed it.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Jackson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. 4th out left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. 3rd down coming up.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. By today's kicking standard, Mike, this is clearly a chip shot. I don't know if there was a lot of question that he'd make this one. So nice job making sure you end the half on a high note, coming away with 3.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Jackson exiting the pocket right. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, he thought he had a man across the field, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Kalen Bullock. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson.
The second down. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up third down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Now it's Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. He gets free. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
York, good on the extra point. And the Texans will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's Jackson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Rushed to his left. There he goes again. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson now. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down. Back in the backfield is Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
Brings up third and 10.
Here's Jackson. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
It's a gain of a yard.
And it's third. They need 8.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they had been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw, Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Second down, Jackson. Now they'll set up the screen for Ali. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 29.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run here with Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
18. What's up?
Kirk is the motion man. On third down, they go with right. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Texans first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
One quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
What's up? 18. What's up?
On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's going to be third. They need 1.
Third down.
Run again with right. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
DC, ready? DC. I'm ready.
A first down throw for Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Powell. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Jackson now on second down, escaping to his left. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards.
First and 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Headed left, buying time, and he is going to lose big-time yardage here. But it might not matter. That flag is down way back at the line of scrimmage. Jackson. That was too far over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
He's going to run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Third and short, Jackson. That is Baltimore. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Throwing Jackson. On the run to the right. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Ravens 13.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Out, what's that? 118, what's that? Set.
On first down, a run for right. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4.
Out, what's that? Hot. 118, what's that?
We have a tight end motioning left here. Back on the ground and back to right. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often.
Oh, he hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Jackson. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Fuller. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
On the give, it's right. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second down, they need 7.
Second and 7.
Here we go.
A carry here for Wright. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down.
All right.
Head up. This is Wright. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down. Tommy Townsend in one formation.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.